Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. The shot by Melli, no good. Here's Vezinkov. Pass to Fournier. Here's Fall. And he parries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Baldwin's shot is off. Here's Papanikolaou. It's Hayes with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fall. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Beberovic. Fournier covering. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Drains the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Beberovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, Marjanovic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Now here's Fournier. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Beberovic. Down low. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 5 now.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Screen by Marjanovic. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Tries again. Here's Beberovic. Pass to Melli. It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Papanikolaou. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Baldwin. No points so far. from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. In transition, here they come. The pull-up J. Baldwin's shot is off.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Fournier uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Misses off the left iron.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Evans. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. Beyond the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That three's off the mark. Here's Dorsey. Launches it. They get the rebound. Right wing for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Counted from distance.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And there's the screen. From outside the arc, he's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Three-pointer. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Off target from 3-point range.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The 3 ball. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 5 now.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Evans. 5 points in the game. With the drive, count it. Evans has got 7 points here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Inside. Can they get it? The shot that time not on target.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Takes it inside. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Home team, Dorsey, shooting 1.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
And he buries his first look.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Poke loose. Here's Peters. And here comes the break. Here's Goodrich. Another shot. Six on the shot clock. Into the lane. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Dorsey. He's got 11. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. 55 seconds left in the second. Offline with a 3. Wing shot on the way. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Goodrich. No points yet. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
There's the 3. That shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
17.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about
And later on, some more NBA action. That does it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Outside Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Beberovic in a shooting guard. Here's Baldwin. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Fall. Pass to Fournier from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Tries yet again. Stripped it away. Outside Fournier. It's all no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Hayes.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now Fournier. Here's Vezinkov. And that one, good. Vezinkov's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. The kick out to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Lets it go from deep. And Evan Fournier with the three. Fournier's got 7 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Baberovic. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Baberovic has gone 2 for 2 so far from three. Outside Fournier. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. 10 points for him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Baberovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The shot by Fournier, no good. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Fall. Here's Vezinkov. No good on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Launches it from deep. On the wing, Fournier. Off the mark there with a three.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Intercepted. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The three ball. They set the screen. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Baberovic. He has 6. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Marjanovic. 5 points in the game. Melli, the pass to Marjanovic. And here's Hayes. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Papanikolaou. No good on the three. Here's Baberovic. Give him 8 points now.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Marjanovic gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Here's Papanikolaou. Buries it from 3. 6 points for him. And here's Hayes. Screened by Marjanovic. The 3 doesn't go for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baberovic in at the 2-guard spot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Melli with a rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Baberovic. They get it back. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Goes up again. He can't get that one to fall. Here's the break. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Baldwin's shot is good.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Here's Evans. Puts up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Baberovic. The 3. Hits the trifecta.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Driving in. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Launches a 3. On target from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Baberovic can't get it to go. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Dorsey. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Evans. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Dorsey. Three-pointer off the mark. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. To the wing on the left. The putback. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. Pure from three-point range. Here's Dorsey. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Marjanovic. From downtown. And Hayes good for 3. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Evans. Here's Dorsey. From deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. The home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Kalafis in at the point. Brown sets a screen for James. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Fournier, that's for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And very little room needed for a guy like Evan Fournier, who's hungry to score.
James outside. Brown with a screen on Fournier. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Vezenkov. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Papanikolaou. It's tipped and taken away by Brown. Papagiannis passes to Brown. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That's tipped. Here's Kalafis. Here's Korkmaz. Clock at 4. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Vezenkov. James defending. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. Fournier with the ball. Fires the 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Into the lane. Pass to Fall. Teardrop shot. And it's Vezenkov missing. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
They get it back. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got 5.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
And they double up James. Pass to Papagiannis. James against Fournier. Puts up a 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Brown following Evan Fournier's 3. Here's James from down in the low post. It goes.
Assist goes to
He's got 7.
Korkmaz.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Fournier against James. And there it is for him.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's James. Off target from the baseline.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Brown.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fournier, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yep, up for the shot. Fournier knew that one was coming as he got knocked off, but the whistle blew.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Shoots. Another miss by James. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. for three, Fournier. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Fournier. It could go. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Diallo out there at Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Clock at 6. The 3. Peters grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Who's back up. No good on the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Pass to Corniche. Back to Modiunas. And here's Diallo. Modiunas, that's a screen for Diallo. Off target with his 3.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And the 3 off target. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Modiunas passes to Diallo. From outside, off the mark. Pass break, here we go. Now Dorsey, a shot that time, not on target.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Hey, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Peters kicks to Evans. This one for 3. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. .11 left in the first half of the game. And it's good for 2. Evans has got his first basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the inside. Okobo. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Evans missing. Evans has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Diallo. And it's off from three-point range.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up 11. And will return shortly.
The visiting team, 18. And it's time for your...
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the visiting team. And that is it for half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
You've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5. On Friday, then on Thursday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
With the shot. Pass to Vizenkov. Now here's Fournier. 14 points for him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
James misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Papa Nicolau. Buries it from 3-point range. Papa Nicolau's got 5 now.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Brown deciding where to go with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Fast break, here they come. Here's Korkmaz. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They swipe it. Here's Papagiannis. Shoots from 12. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to James. Here's Papagiannis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Papagiannis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fournier. Right wing, pass to Vizenko. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Korkmaz, and that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, you put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. James against Fournier. To the middle. Fall passes to Fournier. Top of the key jumper, no good. 1:16 left in the third. Here's James. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. James has got 9 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Brown with a screen on Fournier. And here's James outside. Papagiannis kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. James has gone 1 of 5 from deep. Here's Vizenko. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. From deep 3-point land. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, James. Here's James. 10 points for him. Pass to Kalathis. Oh, good with the triple. James defending. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Matajunas. Out left to the wing. Here's Okobo. A 3-pointer, no good. Okobo's gone 2 for 5 tonight. They've got Corniche, and it's Okobo in at the 2 spot. Evans outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Milutinov. Matajunas grabs the miss. Matajunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Okobo. 2 points. That one goes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Dorsey. Misses the 3.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Evans attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Okobo, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Corniche, covered by Evans. And here's the fast break.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Here's a Kobo. Sinks the triple.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Dorsey, covered by Modi Yunus. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Corniche. Looking for Modi Yunus. He gets it there. There's Diallo. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's a Kobo. Over Dorsey. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Evans. Right block shot. Over to the left wing. Dorsey. They grab their own miss. And it's Evans in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's a Kobo. Yunus passes to Diallo. Bucket is good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The three. Range with the rebound. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Yunus. On the jam by Yunus.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the wide open shot from Evans. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
He's guarded by Diallo. Unable to get that one. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Diallo. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yunus shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
2 shots.
Yunus drops both of them. Evans with it.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First team foul.
Fires the 3. No good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Brown. Hayes for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Brown with it. Buries it down low. Here's Baberovic on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is James. He shoots. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Baberovic. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's picked off. And they're on the run. Off target at the rim. Baberovic is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. For three, James. Here's Brown. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's the three. Korkmaz pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brown, that's good.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Baberovic. Check by James. Fires the three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And slam dunk by James.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Over to the wing. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. There's the three. The shot, no good. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Over Hayes. Korkmaz, good.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
There's 1:34 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Hayes. There's a screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside, Brown. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. Here's Melli. Pass to Marjanovic. It's stolen by James. It's a one-on-one situation. Brown passes to James. It's James on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And here's James. 6 points for him. James can't get that one to fall. Here's Baberovic. He drops it from range. Baberovic has got 8. Here's James. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Diallo, no good. This one for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
The layup off target.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The rebound by Corneli. In transition. From outside the arc. Diallo, no good. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. For 3. Four on the clock. There's the drive. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
They set the pick. And it's off from 3-point range.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Corneli. Robbed. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
At the line for 1, Guterich.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Guterich. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Corneli. Here's Akobo, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And he drives in. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Tuesday, and then on Thursday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Second free throw, no good. 1:46 left in the second quarter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pulls it from the corner. Diallo, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Count the basket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Yep, that one goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And there's a pick. Takes a three. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Diallo. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Here he goes. Guduric misses in close. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Diallo, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
From behind the arc. The shot misses. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You take a look at the visitors. Right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season progresses.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the home team.
I love the depth of this.
That does it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the 2-guard position. And there's James from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Beberovic. Banked it in off the glass. Beberovic has got 10.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
James, that's good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Going inside, and it's good. 2 points. 12 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the paint. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Baldwin. Lets the three fly. That one no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Screen by Marjanovic. And there's the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Brown, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 6. Wide open. No luck on that one.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
And he comes up with a bucket. Melly's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
James, right side. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. He played it in with a nice touch off the window. Marjanovic got his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The shot by James, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And he gets that one. Marjanovic got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
For 3, James. James can't get that one to fall.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Marjanovic passes to Melly. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
For 3, James. Again, the miss by James.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Melly, the pass to Baldwin.
Away team foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Melly. It's stolen by James.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Brown can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Melly gets the bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And James puts up a deep 3. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Melly. Check by James. The shot by Melly, no good. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's the home team now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. To the inside. Off with the layup. Now here's Diallo, guarded closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Moving it up. Out to the wing. Pass to Akobo. Diallo outside. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Diallo's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The rebound by Diallo. Pass to Corneli. Diallo outside. Corneli passes to Diallo. Fires for three. Tries again. Corneli, that's good.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now Diallo. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
For three. Can't hit that one. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
With some arc. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Corneli. And he goes in for the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Diallo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He misses the free throw. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 10.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And the layup is good. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Fires from the corner. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And he banks in the layup. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Akubo gets the bucket.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Covered by Diallo. The rebound by Corneli. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
For 3, Diallo. The shot off that time. From the arc. No good there. On the break. Here's a Kobo. Can't get it to fall.
Away team foul. Number 32. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
That free throw, no good.
21.
Good on the second one. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the two-guard spot.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Fournier with the ball. It's good.
And, you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. A shot by Biberovic. No good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fournier's shot is off. And stolen by Fournier. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Baldwin. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Baldwin's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fall. It's Fournier on the wing. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Intercepted. And they're moving it up. Here's Fournier. Finished off the break. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Here's Biberovic. No good on the three. And here's Fournier. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Papanikolaou. No good with the layup. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Fournier. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's good. 2 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Hayes. Still yet to score. Lets it go with the three. Tries again. Here's Biberovic. Fall with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Biberovic. He started by Fournier. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Melly. And a miss there on the triple. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. So the wing on the left. Back to Fournier. Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got 9.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Hayes the pass to Baldwin. Fournier into the lane. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin looking for the opening to end the run. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second free throw, no good. Pushing it up. Here's Dorsey, and they pick up 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
He gets it up. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the...
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Milutinov, covered by Birch. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Down low. Another shot. And finally they hit one.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
It's stolen. Covered by Evans. The layup off target. Pass to Dorsey. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Colson passes to Birch. There's the pick. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
But you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Peters kicks to Evans. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Dorsey passes to Evans. And the 3 ball is good. Evans has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Gutteridge. Still scoreless. Pass to Birch. 1:24 left in the first half. Dorsey, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Gutteridge. Five to shoot. Pass to Birch. And it's blocked. Dorsey dishes to Evans. It's Evans on the wing. to the left wing. Here's Dorsey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Peters grabs the miss. Taken away. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that concludes the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And now, not a bad... And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Hayes. Aldrin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the power forward. We've got Evan Fournier. And it's Fall in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Fournier. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Fournier for 3. It's not going to go for him.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Fournier. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Hayes. Yep, that one goes. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Fournier, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Back to Hayes. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Marjanovic. Wide open look. Fournier pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Fall can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Biberovic. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Hayes. Plays it up and banks it in. Hayes has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
to the wing. Pass to Fournier. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
All the officials.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some... fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Melly. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Fournier pulls it down. Takes it inside. And that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Marjanovic, pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. To the inside. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And good that time. 6 points for him.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Biberovic. He's guarded by Fournier. Marjanovic, a screen on Fournier. Back to Marjanovic. Fall with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Biberovic. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. Don't go anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. He takes it in. Pass to Birch. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the shot goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one, good. Now Dorsey. Stolen away. Here's the break. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Drives to the hoop. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Just his first attempt. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutterich has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And it's Evans missing. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Peters. No good on the three.
Away team foul. Evans. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. A three-pointer off the mark. And they're on the break. Shoots the three. They get it back. Birch. Pass to Gutterich. Covered by Evans. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Lets the three fly. Was shot by Dorsey. No good. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And he banks in the layup. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so here's the home team. Covered by Evans. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Coulson. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dorsey. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Evans outside. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For the three, Dorsey, that's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. And here's Evans outside. That one misses. And here comes the break. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Home team foul. Number 21. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the away team. Peters.
Both good from the line that time.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Covered by Evans. Here's the three. No good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezinkov. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Fournier for three. Knocks down the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Korkmaz. Outside, Brown. Back to Korkmaz. Brown with a screen. Fires the three. Korkmaz, no good. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That's good from Fournier. Fournier hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Beyond the arc. Up again. James with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Here's Papanikolaou. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now, here's James. To stop the run. Can't capitalize inside.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Here's Brown. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And it's Fournier penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Brown. James with the ball. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
Out left to the wing. Zinkov. Three-pointer, no good. Brown looking around. Puts it up. That one's good from James on the assist by Brown.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And there it is for him.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Jacks up a 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. First shot won't go. There's 21 seconds left in the first. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Brown with a screen. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Diallo outside. Fires from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. They're running. And that one drops.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
They set the pick. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Evans. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dorsey. From downtown. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Akobo. Here's Montejunas. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And here comes the break. Here's Dorsey.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 5.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
From behind the arc. He's off on that one. Diallo outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Off target at the rim. Over to the left wing. Here's Evans. To the paint. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Here's Evans. Fires in the triple. Evans has got 5 now.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Here's Akobo. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
They get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey. The rebound by Corneli.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
A minute 31 left in the first half. Here's Evans. No good from outside. Evans has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. He's off on the layup. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
The away team. Dorsey. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Diallo's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Down low. Peters' shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Diallo outside. Let's go with a 3.
A one-time foul. Milutino. First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the half. He buries it from 3.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Evans. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Evans has got 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For 3, Diallo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Here's Evans. Give him 8. And the 3 off target. And they're pushing it up. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys. They're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
Getting points.
And that's a wrap on it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Fournier. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Papanikolaou. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Brown can't hit.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Drops in the 3.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Fournier against James. They need this. The rebound by Vezenkov. Vezenkov's got 4 rebounds now.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Fournier with the ball. He's got 13. No good with a layup. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Defended by Brown.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
James against Fournier. Launches it. James, that's good. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Takes a 3. James with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for your home team, Jedi.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And the bucket is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
James double teamed. Outside, Brown. Lets it fly. Here's Korkmaz. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Fournier for 3. That one is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Korkmaz on the wing. He's got 5. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. From outside the arc. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Fournier. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Here's James. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. For 3, Diallo knocks down the long J.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Diallo's gone 3 of 8 from distance, shooting it at a solid clip. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For 3, Diallo. They get it back. Here's Cornelie. Missed inside. For 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Diallo outside. 4-3. The shot won't fall. Diallo's gone 5 for 13 tonight from the floor.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Evans. Fires for 3. Here's Peters. A deep 3. The rebound by Diallo. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Lets it fly from 18. No good on the shot.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Evans. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line. Now Diallo. To halt the run. The shot, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shoots. Some solid defense from Diallo.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
He shoots it. The rebound by Cornelie. Cornelie's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Diallo.
Away team ball.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. No good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
3-pointer. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
For 3, Diallo. It doesn't go for him.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
They get the rebound. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Dorsey. The 3. The shot no good. Diallo right side. Off target at the rim. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Number 77.
Pass to Cornelie. Here's Akobo. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Evans. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Dorsey. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Here's Akobo. And counted from 19 feet away. And And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes holding out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
We're about 1 minute into the first. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Away team foul. Fenerbahce. First personal foul. First team foul.
From 20 feet out, James with another miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Marjanovic with a screen for Hayes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 4 on the clock. Here's Baldwin. A three-pointer, no good. James in the post. And James throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Kalathis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Now, here's Marjanovic. To the paint. There's the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And then Brown with the dunk.
Ooh, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Baldwin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Pass to Melli. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Melli's got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's James outside. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Marjanovic passes to Melli. To the middle. It's intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Baldwin. And it's off from three-point range.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. And here they come. Here's Korkmaz. Offline from the high post.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Hayes. Kalathis grabs the board.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And the dunk by James.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And he makes that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A steal. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The rebound by Biberovic. They've got Marjanovic holding out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Marjanovic. The 3-ball buries the long-range jumper. And this game is tied up now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. And here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Moniunas grabs the miss. One-on-one fast break. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo. Diallo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Baldwin looking for the opening. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Moniunas with the steal. Taken away by Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Wide open. Marjanovic. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli from outside the arc. They get the rebound. Marjanovic. He's with it. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Baldwin. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Second team foul.
Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Marjanovic. Misses in close. That's to Diallo. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Diallo's got 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Marjanovic, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Corniche. hasn't made one yet. In the corner, it's Diallo. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Baldwin. Takes the three. Goes back up. Marjanovic with a screen for Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the visitors. They trail by one. Diallo, no good. It's picked off. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Matajunas. Up top, Diallo. Poke loose, and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
And that about wraps it up. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Baldwin. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melli in at the 4. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's James. And he gets the bucket. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
This one for 3. Aldrin can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that has a time.
And finished off by Brown.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Over to the wing. Here's Baldwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
The offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Here's Brown. Can't cash in from close range. One-on-one fast break. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Here's Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
A nice shot by Brown.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Baldwin. Misses the three.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never gonna take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And he's good on the three ball. Baldwin's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Brown, and finished off by Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
This passes to Korkmaz. Hayes with the steal. Driving inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Coathis dishes to Brown. Here's the break. Here's Baldwin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Korkmaz has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game so far. There's a screen by Marjanovic. He can't hit that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And when we return, we'll get... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, locking down the middle.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Down low, here's Marjanovic. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Diallo. Second chance shot. Papagiannis' shot is good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
On the top of the key, and the shot is good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And it's a Kobo missing. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. From past the arc. Knees with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Diallo. Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Diallo's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Diallo. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
It's a hand on it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Goes up on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's the pick. Colson passes to Birch. And they get it back. Pass to Colson. There's the steal. Here's Moniunas. And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Colson.
Home team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. Here's Cornish. A baseline J. No good that time. 3-on-3. Here's Gutterich. A three-pointer is right on target. Gutterich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Off target at the rim. Now here's Birch. Covered by Moniunas.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Driving to the basket. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Pass to Cornish. Shoots. It's rebounded by Gutterich. Now Birch. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Now Diallo. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's a Kobo. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Moniunas with the steal. And it's denied. They retain possession. Cornish, great positioning on the putback.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Fires away from outside. No good on the shot. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could...
you